Hi dears, welcome to our biology class. How are you? Okay. Are you safe? Yes. In previous classes, from first chapter, we studied nutrition, a life process, respiration, another life process, transportation, another life process. So mainly we studied three life processes from first chapter: nutrition, respiration, and transportation. Today we have to study excretion. Excretion. You know, in living organisms' body, there are different types of metabolic activities. And these metabolic activities generate nitrogenous waste materials. They need to be removed from body. If these waste materials are stored in body, what will happen? They will become toxic to the body. So, of course, living organisms have to remove these waste materials from body. This process is called excretion. Excretion. So what is excretion? It's a biological process involved in the removal of harmful metabolic activities and their products from the body. The biological process involved in the removal of the harmful materials from the body. The biological process which are involved in the removal of harmful materials from the body is called excretion. Different organisms perform this process in different ways. You know, in unicellular organisms, they remove their waste materials by diffusion through their body surface into the water. Whereas in higher organisms, in complex organisms, there are specialized organs to perform this process. Can you say what are the waste materials produced in plant's body? Is there any waste material in plant body? Of course, plants are also living organisms. There are many activities in plant's body, so they produce waste materials. These waste materials they have to remove from their body. So in plant body also we can see excretion. Plants also excrete their waste materials, but their excretion is different from animals' excretion. Which are the waste materials produced in plant body? Yes, oxygen. At the time of photosynthesis, plants produce oxygen and this oxygen itself acts as a waste material. So they remove this oxygen from their body through stomata. And also carbon dioxide. After respiration, plants produce carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide they send out, they expel out from their body through stomata. Through transpiration, plants remove excess water from their body. Excess of water plants remove through transpiration. And also in lower classes you might have learnt about vacuoles. Central vacuoles are present in plant cell and these vacuoles occupy almost the complete part of plant cell. We studied before. And these central vacuoles are storing waste materials in plant body. And also the plants remove waste materials through their leaves. These leaves, when they get mature, these leaves fall down. They remove waste materials through leaves. Dead cells, they push out from their body to the bark. The bark will be separated from the stem. And also the materials like resins, gums, they store in xylem tissue. The materials like resins and gums, the plants are storing in their xylem tissue. And also they remove waste materials. They excrete waste materials through their roots to the soil. So there are different types of excretion in plants' body. Oxygen and carbon dioxide they remove through stomata. Excess of water by transpiration. Leaves remove waste materials, storing waste material in central vacuole. Dead cells are removed as bark through the stem. In xylem tissue, plants are storing the materials like resins and gums. And through roots also, plants are removing waste materials. Now, we have to discuss on the excretion of human beings. In human beings' body also, there are different types of waste materials produced. Carbon dioxide, after respiration, carbon dioxide will be produced and we expel out through our respiratory system. Then sweat, another waste material, the sweat will be expelled through sweat pores present on the skin. Undigested waste materials we are removing out from our body, and also urine. The main system which help to remove these nitrogenous waste are excretory system or urinary system. Humans, excretory system or urinary system. We have to study more about this. In excretory system, mainly we can see a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, urinary bladder and urethra. These are the main parts of human excretory system. And these kidneys are reddish in color, reddish brown in color and situated in the abdominal cavity, one on either side of vertebral column. And the inner side of kidneys are concave in nature. And from this concave side there is a part called a hilum, and from that part the ureters are moving down. And these ureters may reach in urinary bladder, and from urinary bladder we can see urethra. Urinary bladder is storing urine, and from the kidney we can see renal artery and renal vein. Renal artery supplies oxygenated blood to the kidneys. Renal vein carries deoxygenated blood, and from that blood the waste materials will be removed. So after producing urine or after filtering urine, the urine will be passed through ureters. And you know the ureters are nearly 30 centimeter long, and these ureters are reaching in urinary bladder, and urine is storing in urinary bladder, and from urinary bladder it will be removed out through urethra. This urethra is 4 centimeters only in females, whereas in males it is nearly 20 centimeter or 21 centimeters. Okay, then how is the urine? Urine is a transparent liquid, mainly which consists of 96% of water, 2.5% of organic substances like urea, uric acid, creatinine, like that substances, and also 1.5% inorganic substances. Okay, so the main content in urine is 96% of water. And the filtration of urine takes place in kidneys with the help of minute parts called nephrons. There are some filtering units in each kidney called nephrons. We have to study more about the nephrons in next class. Okay, then today you understood excretion. Something you understood about excretion, so you can define excretion, and also you understood the different excretory products of plants and the structure of human excretory system. Okay.
Human excretory system. For sustenance and maintenance of an organism, various life processes must go on at all the times. These processes involve numerous biochemical reactions such as synthesis of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, hormones, etc. These biochemical reactions of the many life processes lead to the production of harmful byproducts which need to be removed out of the body. The biological process involved in the removal of these harmful metabolic wastes from the body is called excretion. Varied strategies are observed in different organisms for excreting out the metabolic waste from the body. In this module, let us learn about the process of excretion in human beings. To understand the excretory system of human beings, we must be aware of its components. The main components of human excretory system are a pair of kidneys located in the lower part of the abdominal cavity, one on either side of the backbone. A pair of ureters, a urinary bladder, and a urethra. The blood from aorta enters into the kidneys via the renal arteries. And after filtration, it returns to the posterior vena cava via renal veins. The nitrogenous wastes such as urea and uric acid are removed from the blood in the kidneys through urine. The urine formed in the kidneys is passed through a pair of ureters into the urinary bladder, where it is stored until being released through the urethra.